Hi kids, welcome back to Edubel. I hope you all are doing good and your day was super duper great. So today we are going to move on another topic of our English grammar that are modals. What are modals? Since till now we have learned about a lot of parts of speech, like we have learned about nouns and pronouns and three other parts of speech. Now, since we are finished with them, we are going to start a very fresh new topic that are models. What those are? These are models we are going to learn. Okay, so let me choose a different color. Okay, so let's choose a blue for today. Okay, today we are going to learn about models. What are models? Models are called auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs that means helping verbs. Okay, that have another name that are helping verbs also. That expressive. Since in all the models, this is a part one of models. Since there are lots of models, and they express a lot of emotions and things. So in every model type, we have a two to three types of expressions they show. So we are going to have two parts of it, part one and part two. This is part one in which we are going to cover most of the models, and in the next part we are going to cover 4 to 5. Okay, now let's see that what the models can really express in any sense. And first, it can express in possibilities. Means something can happen or something cannot happen. So it is showing the possibility of it may happen or can not. Next is necessity. Necessity is something is necessary or it is not necessary. Ability. We are able to do that thing or we are not able to do that thing. Next is permission. If I am permitting someone to do this or if I'm not permitting someone to do this. Some asking permission. Then the request, somebody is making a request for me, or I am making some request from somebody. So that is request, obligation, and advice. We are going to see how these expressions we are going to use in sentences using models. Okay, so first of all, primarily there are nine models. Okay, there are nine model words. So we are going to learn five to six in this video and then another ones in next. Okay. First of all, first is can. First is can. It expresses the ability. How? I can do this thing. I can swim. That here the example if I'm gonna say I can swim. So here can is showing us the ability that I am able to swim. Right? It means that I am able to swim. Let's say one more, let's take one more example. I can draw. So again, it is showing the ability that I am able to draw. Here, how can choose the ability, right? Now, next is asking for permission. Permission means, can I swim? Just like I said here, I can swim. But right now, here I'm asking the permission of the same model. Can I swim? So, using the different expressions, the sentences and the use of models changes. Just like you have seen in the previous one, here we were showing the ability. So, we have used, I'm able to swim, I can swim. But in the next, when I change the expression, the use of the model got changed as well. So here it is showing us the permission. Like, can I swim? Can I use your phone? So these are the permissions. Just like, let's say, can I go outside. It is also taking the permission from somebody. Just like say, I'm asking to mom, can I go to outside? Can I go outside, mom? Or can I swim? Or can I use the phone? So here we are asking for a permission using the modal can. Next is offering or suggesting. Offering or suggesting means, let's see if the example. Example is all about examples. Until you are not able to see an example, you are not able to make one, you didn't understood that topic. So we are going to learn every single thing with a sentence, with an example, and that thing will be crystal clear. Okay, we can try this dish. You can. I am offering you. I am suggesting you. I'm allowing you to try this dish because it's good. So I am saying that you can try this dish. You can go, let's say, you can go to the amusement park. Let's say here also I'm saying that yeah, it's good. You can. Here, the word can, you can go to the amusement park. It shows that I am suggesting you that yeah, you can go to the amusement park and then you can go there and you can enjoy this. I am allowing you to go there. I'm suggesting you to go there, right? Next, let's see. We are going to next thing we are going to learn is another type of model that is could. That is could. Actually, we have learned can. Now it is could. That is, you can see the brother of can. Okay. Just give me a second. Yeah. That is the brother of. Okay. That is the brother of could, you can say. How? Let's see. Could. It shows the past ability. Can shows the ability that is in the present. I can swim. It is in the present form. But could, expresses the past ability. It expresses the past ability. I could swim when I was 5 years old. So here I'm talking about past. Here I'm talking about past. You know what? I was able to. Here, lastly, when we said that I can swim, well, what does it mean that I am able to swim? But this was for the present. Now, if we are talking about could, I could swim when I was 5 years old. I was able to. Yeah, what is the meaning? I was able. Was, whenever we see was, we say that this is in the past. Okay. Now, let's see it with the example. Okay. Let's see it with the example that how we can use it. It can be used for polite behavior. Means, first of all, it can be used for the past ability. Then it can be used for polite behavior. Could you please pass the salt? Now I'm sitting on a dining table and then I'm asking, could you please pass me the salt? That is a polite request. I'm requesting to somebody, "Hey, could you please pass me the salt?" So that is the modal we have used for the polite request. That is could. Okay. Next is the suggestion. Next expression that we use in the case of could, that is suggestion, or we are suggesting something to someone. You could visit the museum if you are interested in art. So here you could. I am suggesting somebody. Just like that, in the last link we use can. Can could have lots of similarities, and later on also another model is there that is would have also a similarity. So we are interconnecting everything so that we are not having an unnecessary confusion in our mind. That you could visit the museum if you are interested in art. Here also you are suggesting. Here also you can visit the museum if you are interested in that. But here if we are going to say in more sophisticated way or in a more formal way, we use could in case. Okay. Next is possible. And it would rain today, right? So here we are saying that it could rain. So it is showing the possibility, right? I'm not sure, but it is showing the possibility that yeah, it could rain today. Okay, okay. Here we have learned could as well. Now let's learn another part in a model that comes afterward. Okay, let's learn that. Next is will. Next is will. Now we use will in everyday life, everyday sentences. But do we know that it is a model? Now we know that will is a model, right? Will is a model. Now it tells about the future. Whenever we are using will, we talk in future. We don't talk in past. We don't talk in present. We talk in future. That we are talking in future. Means any conversation in which we are using will, that is going on for future. I will go to the store. I haven't gone yet. I am not going, but I have to go. I will go to the store, right? Let's say I'm talking about I will watch the TV after doing my homework. Let's take one more example. I will watch the TV after doing my homework. So here we are talking in the future tense. I haven't done my homework. I'm not doing it. I'm not watching the TV. I haven't watched the TV. I will watch the TV when I am done with my homework. So we always talk in future tense whenever we are using the model will. Next is the promise. When we are promising somebody, I will help you. If somebody is in problem and they say, if I need you, will you help me? Then yeah, I will help you. So that makes a promise for future. Again, that makes promise for future. Right now, I'm not helping. I haven't helped yet. I'm making a promise that yeah, I will help you in future whenever you will need me. Right? So that was the will. Will have a very two, very simple one, future and promise. That is a very simple thing we can use for with. Next is would. Now, since we have connected can and could, just like here, we are going to connect would and could. How? Let's see. First of all, would is can be conditional. It can be condition based. Either it can be or it cannot. Right? It is a condition that I would go if I had time. Means it is conditional. It is based on condition. That how is the condition of mine? If I had time, I would go. If I don't have time, I will not. Right? So it is purely based on condition. Okay. Next is a polite request. In could also, we use could for a polite request. Just like, could you pass me the salt? Just like we have learned in could. Would you like to have a coffee? Here also you can either use would or you can use could. That's perfect. There is nothing wrong in that either. If you're using would, if you're using could, both things, both models can be used for a polite request. Okay, let's see next. Can be used for a habit in past. I was having a habit and then I have used a model for that, that is would, in past only. Now you have to think that very nicely that we are using it in past. When I was a kid, I would go to fishing and sea. Like when I was a kid, I'm talking about in past. I'm not talking about right now. I'm not talking about future. I'm talking about my past. That when I was a kid, I would go for fishing every week. So I'm talking about my childhood, right? So that is already past. Okay. That was in the past. Now, can be used for imaginary situation. The situation that is not happened yet. There is no, plan to happen that. But I'm making a situation in my mind that if it is going to happen, I would do that. So I would travel the world if I won the lottery. So winning the lottery is not fixed. I can win the lottery. Again, it is conditional. There is some chances. I can win the lottery. I cannot win the lottery. If in case I win the lottery, what I will do, I'm imagining that thing, right? So that is an imaginary situation for me that I would travel the world. I would travel the world if I won the lottery. It's purely conditional and imaginary situation, right? Okay. Next, we are going to learn after that is the fifth number of model that is shell. Next is shell. Now these are very short models. You can, learn in a very quick way. Shell offers suggestions for we dance like that. In any party or any, you can say you're enjoying somewhere and you want to offer a suggestion to somebody. Shall we dance? Like that. Shall we have a coffee? Like that. Okay, so it is an offer, it is offering a suggestion. Just like we did in can, you can visit the museum. You could visit the museum. Just like that, we gave the suggestion over there. We gave the suggestion. Here we are offering. We are not giving you. We should dance. We could dance. We can dance. I'm not giving, I'm not suggesting, right? I am offering a suggestion. If there is a yes, then we can go with it. If there is a no, we will step back, right? So just like that, here Shall we dance? I'm asking. I'm offering the suggestion. I'm not saying that. I'm offering. Okay. Next is determination. Determination, when we say we, what can be the best example than that? We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Just like that. Here, shall is used for the determination. Just like we shall overcome someday. There is a determination that yeah, this is going to happen someday. Not today, but in someday it is going to happen. That is the determination. Next is should. Should can be used for otherwise. When it is the most common model we use in our daily life, you should study for your exam. So I'm giving you an advice that yeah, you should study for your exam. Or let's say one more example. You should wake up early to remain fit. So this is something like we are giving the advice that you should wake up early in the morning to remain fit. So we are giving an advice to somebody, right? Next is expectations. Next is expectations that he should be here by now, or else he should score more than the next kid sitting to him. Let's say we are expecting somebody to score more than the next kid that is sitting beside him, right? So that is expectation. We use and we can use it in our daily life also. We use. Okay. Now let's learn about the seven. Okay. That is may. It can be used. It can be used on the place of can, right? It can be used on the place of can if there is a possibility. It may snow tomorrow. In a possibility, can cannot replace may. In possibility, only in the permission case, it can happen. But in possibility, there is a may. Okay, there is no. It may snow tomorrow, right? There is a possibility that yeah, it may snow tomorrow. Or in a negative, if we are going to take it in a negative, it may not snow tomorrow, right? So there are two possibilities. It may snow tomorrow, it may not snow tomorrow. So in a May, we are given the possibilities that yeah, it may snow tomorrow. Next is permission. In permission, you can use can for the same situation, just like here we are saying, may I come in? We have used this in your school or in your classroom and your college or anywhere you have used in any office. May I come in? Or may I sit down? May I drink the water? May I go to washroom? These here we can use instead of may on the place of may can be replaced. You can say, can I come in? Can I sit down? These are the some ways in which you can use can on the place of may. But may is more sophisticated. May is more sophisticated and can be used in a formal situations. So may should be preferred more for the formal and both informal also. But in informal, you can use both may and can. right? And in formal, we can use may, right? Can is for the normal basic talk, is the informal ones, but may is for the formal ones. We can use formal ones for may. Formal talks can be used for, may can be used for the formal talks. Okay. So that is it for today. That we have learned uh, 7 types of models. In the next video, we are going to learn more types of models, and we have more than that. Like we have more than 9 models. So we have more than that. So we are going to learn about them also. Okay. So that is it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I would love to answer them. And yeah, if you like the video, don't forget to hit the bell icon. Also subscribe the channel so that and press the bell icon so that you are not going to miss any update from Angel. Have a good day. Bye bye.